Alright, time now is 8:10 a.m. on November 6th. Oh my god, the Hong Kong Gag Instagram channel is blasting messages. It's at 102 messages. It's just spamming. There isn't a single text group that I'm in right now that's this lively. 113 already. But yeah, it's 8:11 a.m. Oh my god, it's so annoying. God, I want to leave this group. Um I slept from 2:30, which is 3:30, until 8, and it's which is actually 9. Um and even though I officially slept earlier, I slept very late. And honestly, even though I slept for 5.5 hours, um, it really isn't much of a difference than like 5 hours. That extra half an hour didn't make much of a difference. I'm so tired as fuck. I still want to go back to sleep right now. Yeah, let's hope I go back to sleep tonight. Let's hope I go to sleep earlier tonight. That's what I meant to say. Um, because tomorrow I'll have to wake up like piss early again. Um, anyways, uh, I wish you could see my thumb doing the swiping. But anyways, today I'm going to go to the church because it's a Sunday, and then I'll have lunch, and then I'll have a haircut. Hopefully at Monterey Park at the same place. I don't know who's gonna drive me back home, but someone's got to do that, please. And then after that, I will immediately go to Ralph's. I will buy the food I need, and that's it. And then I got a couple of pretty huge biology homework that I need to complete because I forgot to submit my last lab report and post lab essay. Um, I sort of need to do something for extra credit, and there's this huge stupid review preparation homework thing. You know the drill. Um, so there's that. And nothing else. Hopefully, I have enough time to finish whatever I have to finish today again because I'm always running out of time. Um, yeah, and also, man, I just don't have time to do anything with my short film. I just don't have the fucking time. Because Lucas is not responding me. Um, I get it, she's busy too, but please, man, please. And then if I were to really clean up the sound of my short film, I need to dedicate quite a bit of time as well. So there's that, and then I can't even think. This notification is so fucking annoying. It's just blasting. They're just spamming. They're just spamming shit. Okay, I'm gonna eat a couple cookies and I'm gonna leave. Back at it again. Okay, how do I eat this? Oh my god, how do I eat this, bro? Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. Cheers. Oh my god. Alright, so time now is 3:07 p.m. Yeah, I just finished the beef sandwich, which is huge, surprisingly huge. It tastes amazing, but it's humongous. And I didn't pay for lunch either. The teacher paid for me. So let's quickly talk about today and how I feel right now because it's not very great. So I went to the church this morning. Teacher picked me up, went to church, arrived, sermon, almost fell asleep. It, there's something just sort of cold and empty about today. And after sermon, I sort of stayed in the middle and I didn't see a lot of people. I just crossed the street to the other building, and the cellist girl was there. And then later on, the sibling showed up, Jonah showed up, the glasses guy showed up, a few other people showed up, and we have the Bible study. Except, I don't know, things are just kind of awkward for us today. I don't know why. Like, I told Jonah, like, again, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to sound pushy, but I legit need a haircut. And I received it finally. But I legit need a haircut, so I asked Jonah. And Jonah, I don't want to annoy him, and I have no idea if he's actually annoyed by me or not. So but Jonah didn't speak much to me. In fact, Jonah didn't even speak much today at all. Jonah just seems like he's in a bad mood. And then the cellist girl also seems like she's in a bad mood. She's always daydreaming. She's always like zoning out. She's always like stuck. It's like she's going through something stressful, and everyone's really busy. So it's kind of weird. I'm kind of awkward. And then another problem I have, which I will get to later in detail, but I don't want to come off like I go to church only because I want good food, I want to meet people, and I want haircuts. Like, I don't want to come to church like a leech, like a parasite. I want to contribute and be a part of it, even though I actually don't exactly want to do that. If I could completely cut off, I would actually. Except I also don't want to do that because they're actually nice people. But there have been several moments when the teachers during that Bible study asked me like, Enoch, what do you think? And it's weird. I don't know if I'm being paranoid right now because they do that to several people as well. But today they specifically do it to me. And I really don't have an answer because I'm super busy nowadays. I don't have much time to think about spirituality at all. And also today's topic is service. How do you serve God? How do you do things in service of God? Where do you serve God? And there's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing I can say about it. So every time someone asks me, "Oh, what do you think, Enoch?" I have to make up some bullshit, and I'm not in the mood, nor am I good at bullshitting about religion and spirituality. So I always take a lot of time to think, and I talk really slow, and I sound like an idiot. I sound like I'm a non-Christian. I sound like an imposter. Um, and then after church, everyone's left. It's kind of awkward. I don't know what's gonna happen. So what happened was the cardiologist teacher decided to drive me to his usual haircut place. And then afterwards, if there's time, he's gonna bring me to a restaurant. We're gonna pick up some food, and then he's gonna drive me back home ASAP. And then he's gonna go back to the church ASAP to pick up his wife and son. So that's what we did. And guess what? The haircut place is exactly the same place I went to in April. It's always that place, and I want to stick with that place. This haircut isn't great, but it's doable. Okay, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I went to that place and had a haircut, and it took really short time. It was like 25 minutes. The woman washed my hair. She speaks Cantonese too, and she just chop, 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 and here we go. And I don't want to bother him anymore. And I don't know why, but today I've been in this mood of being a weakling. There was one point during the Bible study when, so it's a female teacher. So there are three teachers. There's the one who drives me to school every day. There's the cardiologist, and then there's the female teacher. And she asked me, question like, what are some of your gifts that God had given you? And I already have a template answer. Oh, I'm creative. I like to think. and then it's just dead silence, awkward silence, and people start laughing, and she's like, okay. I could have made the situation not silent. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at pretending things and changing the tone, the atmosphere of the room, but I decided not to because I'm just too tired to. Let it be awkward. Let me feel like an idiot once in a while. It's controlled. But anyways, even during the haircut, I'm just in a very timid, awkward state. Like, oh yeah, just cut a little bit. I think it's okay. Yeah, yeah. And then I had the haircut, fine. And then the teacher brought me to a restaurant called The Hat, which is a place that sells pastrami beef sandwiches. And he paid for me just like how John L paid for the drink for me yesterday. Oh my god. And then I thought we are gonna eat on the car because I'm super hungry. The thing is, at that point it was like 1:40 p.m., which seems fine, but that's actually 2:40 p.m. Of course I'm hungry. So yeah. Anyways, I thought we are gonna eat in the car. We didn't. He directly drove me back home, and then on the way, something really awkward happened. Not awkward, but a bruh moment. A bruh moment. The cardiologist teacher randomly suddenly asked me, "Hey Enoch, let me ask you a question. If I ask you right now, how will you answer it? Are you a Christian?" And in my heart, I'm like, oh my god, are you like questioning me right now? Are people starting to find out that I'm an imposter or something? Are people thinking that I'm faking it? But there's no way because they're nice people. I'm overthinking this, right? I think I'm partially right. I've gone to the church less frequently nowadays because I'm truly, truly busy. I've film stuff, I have school stuff. And I don't want to bother people either because every time I go, I'm bothering people. People need to drive me to church. People need to drive me back home. People need to take me to lunch. And then also, again, another thing is I don't gain anything from going to church. I don't think I'm a devoted Christian. In fact, I don't even think I'm Christian anymore. I think I'm agnostic, if not atheist, because the more I grow, the more I learn about the world, the more I realize that it's so much more complicated than that, and I don't buy Christianity anymore. I respect the people who are Christians. I respect them a lot, but I'm not anymore, man. I'm sorry. I just cannot, as hard as I try, I just cannot buy that anymore. But then at the same time, I don't want to come off rude. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a Christian. And then he asked me, okay, why? What do you think being a Christian means? And I really don't know how to answer. I'm like, okay, first of all, you need to have faith. You need to believe in God and believe in Jesus. And then he's like, oh, so you need to believe in something, right? Then how about Buddhism? How about Islamism? If you believe in Allah, if you believe in the Buddha, then it's like Christian, right? Then what's the difference? And then we went on this long, awkward talk where I'm in this state of awkward mood. Like I talk slow, I think a lot, and my answers are very vague and all over the place. And I don't really know how to answer because I truly don't. These questions are so goddamn existential and philosophical. And then he proceeded to ask me questions like, okay, like I said, being a Christian is also about the lifestyle, And then he asked me, okay, then what about the lifestyle? That's different. And then I'm like, oh, well, you try to be kind. You also try to serve God, do everything in service of God. And then he's like, well, being kind is also like a thing in Buddhism. Then what's the difference? I'm like, oh, well, Christians like to spread the word. And then I even say, like, I don't know Buddhism that well. I don't know other religions that well. But I know that Christians like to spread the word and tell other peoples to join as well. And then he said, oh, how about Mormonism? Because Mormons, last Saturday, they knocked on my door. Two very well-dressed, polite women telling me and my family to join. Mormons spread the word too. Then what makes Mormonism different than Christianity? And I don't know how to reply to that. And at some point, he's like, okay, you know what? I'm digging too deep. Let me explain. And then he explained to me, okay, first of all, being a Christian is A, you believe that Jesus died for our sins. And we are still living right now because of Jesus' blood, which has cleansed us. B, you need to believe, you need to try to let Jesus dictate your life. I don't believe in either of the two, but it's good information because I'm thinking maybe I should write an ethnographic report on this fucking thing. And then he asked me, okay, right now, who dictates your life? And I'm going to be honest here. I'm not going to lie, of course. So I said, well, if I were to be honest, me, I dictate my life. And he's like, exactly, me too. I think almost all of the Christians out there right now are like this. Then he asked me, okay, if you dictate your own life and not Jesus, then do you even consider yourself a Christian? And I say, yeah, because it's the process of trying to get Jesus to dictate your life instead of you yourself. And he's like, exactly. So, hey, I said something right. And then he's like, he continued on and he was like, yeah, it was just a very long ride home and we almost got lost on the way. I came back home, had a sandwich, and he even said, see you next week. I'm not even sure if I can go next week. Again, I want to cut ties with the church. I want to cut ties with Christianity. I feel like I'm in too deep. Like, if I go a couple weeks and then completely disappear, I feel like they'll be like, okay, this guy's just not going to join us. But I've gone to this same freaking church for like 10 months now. And at some point, I gotta go. I got a life out there too, and Christianity is not going to help me anymore. It helped me back in 8th grade, back in Form 2. It did help me in a very strange way. But right now, I'm old enough to understand that the world is much more complicated than that. And I have no idea how to politely get rid of this from me. But at the same time, I also rely very heavily on them. Like a lot of the food issues, a lot of housing issues, a lot of whatever. I need a haircut. Like, these people are people I can rely on, but I don't want to leech off of them. I want to help them too. It's really awkward today because today we're talking about service, like serving God and serving the church. I didn't do jack shit other than moving some chairs. Jonah asked me, how about you? And I'm like, that one time we went to the mountains to film the music video, I vlogged it. I helped out with behind the scenes. And Jonah's like, yeah, but were you doing it for yourself or were you doing it in service of God? And I don't know how to reply to that. It feels awkward. I want to cut off ties with the church. And I'm beginning to be paranoid right now. What if they're watching my videos? What if they're questioning my faith because they're watching my videos secretly? They somehow found out. I don't know. I'm really scared. Day by day, I grow more and more paranoid. Things turn for a little emptier when I spoke to Pepper about the Asian World Film Festival. Because if you don't know, my fanciest or my most formal, nicest, classiest clothes, Pepper, is not even good enough for the film festival. I need to look like a fucking celebrity. Okay? I need to look fancy. Drip. So I need to buy clothes. And I was thinking, my sneaky ass was like, okay, what if I asked Pepper if she had bought clothes yet? And if she hadn't, maybe we can both hang out and buy clothes together. Wouldn't that be all according to plan? So I asked Pepper, have you bought the clothes yet? And of course Pepper said yes. Oh yeah, I got the clothes now. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess I'm going alone. And because of that, I also don't know when, because tomorrow morning I have the Asian World Film Festival thing, the in-person meetup. I want to dress up for that, but if I want to dress up for tomorrow, then this means I'll have to buy the fucking clothes right fucking now. And then I have biology class, and then I have fucking script writing networking event thing tomorrow, and then on Tuesday I have film history class. Maybe I can go to a clothing store tomorrow. That's possible. Then on Wednesday, it gets more complicated because there is Film 32, which is important. I'm UPM for Yulia. Right after that at 6:30, I have a Zoom meeting with John L. That's true. But then I just found out in the email that apparently the opening ceremony for Asian World Film Festival is 4:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. on that exact fucking day. So what happens is that I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss the first few hours because I'm going to go back home for John L. And then I'll have to go out again. Holy fucking shit. I don't know. And then Thursday, I have nothing to do miraculously. I'm running out of time so hard right now. So I either literally buy the clothes right now. So here's the plan. I'm going to look for the closest Uniqlo because Pepper told me that she bought the clothes in Uniqlo. I'm going to bring up my backpack. Hopefully I can just stuff the clothes in my backpack. I'm going to go to Uniqlo first, and then I'll go to Ralph's because I don't want to carry a Ralph's bag in Uniqlo. I would look like an idiot. And then I don't even know what clothes fit me. I don't even know my style that well. I'm into style and art and shit, but holy shit, I don't know much about fashion at the end of the day. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Fuck. And also today I just remembered that a couple professors emailed me back because me, as the vice president of the script writing club, sent them emails telling them to promote my script writing club networking event thing. I don't know, man. Things don't seem very well for me. Alright, so apparently the closest Uniqlo is in freaking downtown. And I even cheekily asked Pepper if she went there yesterday because it would only make sense, you know. Oh, Pepper went to Film 50, and then she's with Connor the Macanese guy, and they went to Target together, and then maybe Pepper went to Uniqlo because it's nearby in the downtown, and then she went to PAC. Everything makes sense, but turns out she didn't even go yesterday. Whatever, who cares? So, yeah, okay, Pepper's saying she can help out, like, help me look. Sure. So, I'll go downtown first, and then I'll go to Ralph's, and then I'll come back home, okay? It's gonna be an adventure, it's gonna be a fun adventure, it's gonna be... It's gonna be... I'm fucking insane, okay? So much shit is building up on top of one another, and I am looming with paranoia and fear, okay? Like, with things that have been happening and the information I'm receiving. I feel like partially one of the reasons why my mood is not as good in the recent few days is because I'm going back to rewriting the version, and it's such a sad fucking script that it's also affecting me emotionally. Fuck, I'm being consumed. I need to go. Alright, great news, guys. I have just lost my fucking earbuds box. I don't know if it's on the bus or on the street or in my pants or at my home. I hope it's at my home, but there's no way. I have no fucking idea. I just lost. I checked my back. I actually hopped back onto the same bus. I told the driver I lost something. I can't fucking find it. Fuck. So yeah, I'm fucked. I'm having a great time. I want to fucking kill someone right now. Okay, Uniqlo, here I fucking come. Here I fucking come. Fuck you. Fuck it. Fuck. Alright, I'm here. Alright, so this shirt. Kind of want to try this, but maybe it's too fancy for my own good. Maybe I should just go for something like plain white. 30 bucks. I can't really think clearly with my head right now. I'm so fucking stressed. I went onto Amazon to check my fucking earbuds price. It's like $28 for my earbuds and the earbud box, which is actually not that bad. But yeah, fuck. I think I might have dropped it on the street. I think that's the most plausible answer. I don't know where to find pants. Pants is the toughest. I mean, there's no way in hell am I gonna wear this cargo jogger pants. Fuck no. They won't like it. For the shirt, I'm just thinking something like this. You know, if I go for a plain shirt. Oh, there we go. Pants. Right. Is this too dull? Is this too plain? I don't fucking know. This feels like school uniform. Really throws me back. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm just thinking these may work. Kind of comfy, kind of casual smart. Is this what they call casual smart? I don't even fucking know anymore. Is this too black? Too pure black? Will I blend in with the dark of the night and disappear into the world? I don't know. I mean, there's more over here. Maybe I should go for something maybe brownish or bluish. $130. It says 100. Okay, great. Okay guys, let's think. I can do it, okay? So I have a very limited selection of pants. And if I only have pants, I'm gonna match this with this. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Bro, what the fuck? How do I even... Okay. Bro, what the heck? Alright, I got my clothes. It's like $180 something. I'm heading to Ralph's now. I honestly, I don't think I'll get my earbuds box back. I'll just buy it. It's fine. It's $30. Kill me. Holy fucking shit. Oh, someone. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit. This is what I got from Ralph's. Holy fuck, man. It's 6:30. Clorox paper. Never bought this before, but pina colada juice. Hopefully it tastes good. I'm so fucking thirsty right now. Peppermint candy, cause why not? Spaghetti. Lettuce. Whoever packed this fucking bag is so stupid. I don't know why. And the cashier, she was like slamming my vegetables against the table. Broccoli. 2 Navel heirloom oranges. I've never bought this before. It's $1.99 per pound instead of $1.49, which is Navel. Chicken fucking salad. Carne asada. Bacon. Fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. That's for Wednesday night. You know why. Pork chops. And then finally, Atlantic salmon seasoned. $63. I don't know why is it so expensive. Alright, time now is oh my god, it just doesn't end, does it? Fuck. Time now is Time now is 7:22 p.m. Let's wrap it up today. Not really wrap it up. I'll probably say some more later tonight. But holy, absolutely, ball sacks, testicular fucking shit. Yeah, today is definitely one of the worst days I've had in the year, and in round two. I wouldn't say it's that bad, but yeah, it's really mentally damaging for me. And again, I feel like partially it's because lately I've just been in a really bad mood because I'm thinking a lot about, you know, dark society shit. But yeah, wow. So let's pick up where I left off. I came back home and finished the pastrami beef sandwich, and then I quickly decided to go to Uniqlo in a magnificent twist of fate. So I went to Uniqlo alone on the bus. You know, usually people go to Uniqlo to buy clothes like, haha, it's so relaxing. I'm storming there, okay? I'm storming Santa Monica Place like a fucking loser, okay? Like, I'm going there like, as a last minute ditch attempt. So yeah, I've never shopped in Uniqlo alone in my life, in a clothing store alone in my life. And I mean, I've had several times when I was with my family, but never truly completely alone. And also I've never been to Uniqlo in such a panic, anxiety-induced state before. So again, I stormed out of the house and I was like really stressed out already. And I was blasting breakcore music. I was listening to Nana Ray's Blue Whale. And then suddenly Connor, the Macanese guy, showed up. After finding out who he is, he just shows up multiple times. Connor was like, he was in a short shirt, and he was in short pants, and he was like, "Where are you going?" Again, he's like, "Again, where are you going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to buy clothes and some food." And he's like, "All right," and he walked back. I don't know what is he up to, dude. What are you up to, dude? And then I walked out and I was gonna take bus number 4, and then I was like, holy shit, the shoes, the shoes, the shoes. And then I ran back to my apartment. And I know I didn't really have to run. I have a lot of time, but I wanted to run because it feels cool, you know? When I was wearing the light blue jacket and, you know, the sides, you know, it's a little oversized, so my jacket is sort of like flinging around, and I'm like, I run like a fucking maniac listening to breakcore, and I'm just crossing the street in the middle of fucking bumfuck lost bum ass cheeks Angeles, and I'm like a fucking maniac, you know, the maniac detective, okay? Like, I feel so good running, okay? I feel so bad, you know? So I stormed back to my room, and I, you know, turned the closet door here, and I took a pic of my black leather shoes, and then I stormed back out, okay? And then I ran to bus number, not gonna say it, nearest bus stop, and I took a different bus to Santa Monica Place. And then I was out of breath, and I had to run to the bus because the bus was there, and I don't want to miss it. I hopped onto it, and there are so many people on the bus, and I'm like exhausted and stuff. You know, I like to do this sort of shit from time to time, but you know, like back in Hong Kong when I have a very bad day, if I go into the bus or the MTR, I want to look like I'm having a bad day. I want everyone to know that I am having a bad day. So I breathe very loud. You know, I didn't do this dramatically, but because at the end of the day, it's LA, you know, there's tons of insane people 120 times more insane than me. It's no competition. So, you know, but yeah, I was breathing very loud, and there were a lot of people, and I was standing in the middle of the aisle, so the bus was like rocking back and forth and left and right, and I was like riding on a skateboard. Okay, at some point I sat down and I continued to listen to music, and the bus has arrived to Santa Monica downtown. I got down the bus, and then I'm like, holy shit, I was gonna put down my earbuds and put it into the earbuds box, and I'm like, holy shit, my greatest nightmare has come true. Or not really my greatest nightmare, it's just one of the nightmares. Because this is the first time I've owned an ear listening device that is not wired. Like, I always have wired earphones, you know? So I'm like, oh, what if I lose an earbud? What if I lose the box itself? The box is fucking gone, and I'm like, okay, I need to go back to the bus, check it. So I actually ran back to that same bus. I didn't run. I just walked back, and I'm like, okay, do I ask the driver to open up, or do I? Shit, what do I do? So at the end, I stood at the door, and the driver, a black woman, saw me, and she was like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, I think I lost something. I'm gonna go see. And she's like, okay. So I went back to my seat and I looked around. I can't find it. It doesn't seem like it's there. I don't feel like it's there, so it's not there. So at the next station, I got off and I'm like, well, that's great. Just one more pain added to the day. Like, after this morning's really awkward religious questioning, and then the whole Pepper already went to Uniqlo, and now I'm storming there, and then now this. Just one more pain, okay? But it could have been worse, you know? Maybe I would have, if I lost my wallet, it's the end of the world, because my credit card, my tap card, my student ID card, my whatever money, loads of stuff are in there, my keys. If my wallet's gone, it's over. If my phone's gone, it's even more over for me. If my earbuds are gone, it's also way worse. I even immediately went to Amazon.com and checked how expensive it is, and honestly, it's not even that expensive. It's about $30 to buy the Mi earphones back. It's actually fine. It's not the end of the world. So, oh my god. So, fine. So I walked all the way. You know, I skipped to, I went one stop ahead, so I walked back. It's not that far away. I went to Santa Monica Place. And, you know, again, I'm already at a very anxiety-induced state. At that point, I was really angry and I was really nervous and stressed. I have an event to go tomorrow morning. I'm already running out of time today. Today afternoon, I'm already not in a very good mood, and I'm already kind of paranoid. Me running into Connor didn't help at all. And I went into Uniqlo. And I sort of didn't know what to do at first. It's a clothing store, there are people in it, there are clothes. What the fuck am I doing here? You know? So I just walked around and I'm like, okay, women's wear, men's wear. Women's wear, men's wear. So I went to men's wear, okay, because I'm a man. And then I looked at the suits and the shirts and I'm like, okay, this has got to be it, right? And then so I started like panicking. I wouldn't say I had a full-blown panic attack, the same way I did in Trader Joe's earlier this year. I mean, I didn't have a full-blown panic attack in Trader Joe's either, but my Trader Joe's experience was more panicky than today. But still, I was like, what the fuck should I do? So I started like taking photos, okay? Because Pepper told me that she could help me pick clothes and send her photos. So I literally like took a photo. She's become a bit of a mommy character, which is good actually. So I started like taking photos of suits and shirts and pants. Like there's a gray. I know nothing about fashion, so if you tell me the difference between a sweater and I mean, I can tell the difference between a sweater and a blazer, but then there are things like plaid shirt, dress shirt, like slacks. What? I don't know what is slacks. This is one of the few occasions when Pepper know more English than me. So I'm literally like searching online, like how do I describe this shirt? How do I describe this piece of clothing? Holy shit. So I found some casual, smart sort of like suits. They're not super formal, but they're also kind of formal if you look from a distance. So I'm like, okay, it looks fucking cool, right? So I took a bunch of photos, I sent it to Pepper, and I sent it to my mom as well, because at the end of the day, I have to rely on my mom. So, and then I also DM'd Justin earlier, Justin, the Malaysian guy. I DM'd him earlier, asking him if there are dress codes or anything, and he's actually being helpful. He replied saying, I don't think there are any dress codes. I mean, last year I wore an oversized sweater and nobody said anything. So, he asked another guy, the boss, who is actually above the Taiwanese woman, and the boss finally responded. But by the time he responded, it was already too late. I'm already on my way back home. So mainly, I was just brainstorming, okay, what to wear. And so, at the end of the day, the boss, okay, so I didn't know anything about that yet. I don't know who's the boss. I mean, I know who's the boss, but I don't know anything about dress codes yet. Justin, the Malaysian, told me, you know what, just wear something that's not too casual, obviously, but also not too formal. So, at the end, I just went to buy that freaking fancy suit. I sent a suit to Pepper, and Pepper's like, "Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah, that looks good." And I asked Pepper. I almost wanted to buy a fancy shirt, like with polka dots and with like fucking horizontal lines and vertical lines, like plaid. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Grids, But of course, that sounds silly, because that's silly, that's goofy, that's clown activity. But also B, if you have something fancy underneath and you wear another something on top, you're gonna look like a fucking Picasso painting. So obviously you don't want to do that. You're gonna look like Jackson Pollock. That's what I was trying to say. So of course you don't want to do that. So I ended up buying a plain white shirt, which is very helpful. Sometimes I gotta be formal, boom, and it fits right in. I fit right in. I went to the dressing room like a couple times, I think, and I even asked one of the store people, like, "Oh, do you have this shirt but XS?" Because apparently S, small size, is still a little too big for me. I'm like David Byrne of Talking Heads. But then I think to myself, okay, but what if I grow fatter? If I do more fucking prowler push-ups on the bed and my upper chest gains, maybe I'll fit in the suit nicer. But actually, the correct way to think about this is, if I wear more shit inside, like an undershirt, I'm actually gonna buff up. And you do not underestimate the thickness of an undershirt. So that's what I did next. The first round of dressing room, I actually got a couple nice, fancy, smart casual suits, and I tried it on. They both look nice. And then I went for the XS of the gray suit, a plain white shirt underneath at the same time, and it fits nice, except the shirt is even longer than the suit itself, and that's a huge issue. So of course I need to wear the suit. And then I got the black pants, and it's nice, except the black pants don't fit my gray suit at all. So I ended up finding a medium-sized gray pants with 30 to 33 inches waist. Boom. And then I stayed at the store for about an hour and 10 minutes. I finally found out where the hell the cashiers are, and I don't even went to the cashiers. Like, I went to a self-check place, and I don't even know how to check. Apparently they scan your clothes. I don't even know how they do it. They just randomly, like, the machine just automatically scan what sort of clothes you're trying to buy with infrared or ultraviolet or some shit like that. I don't know. With fucking alpha particles. So, okay, I got the stuff. I stuffed it in my backpack. It's all going according to plan. Time now is 5:30 p.m. and I took bus number 2 directly from Santa Monica Place to Wilshire Boulevard Ralph's. One fell swoop. It was amazing. And even though I don't have the box, if I, put on my earbuds, it still works. Okay, that's good. So I went to Ralph's and I bought a bunch of stuff. And then I, as per usual, came back home the same way. And right outside the doorstep, it's my fucking box. What? The world is trolling me, okay? The world is trolling me. So, man, it's such a roller coaster of emotions. It's such a roller fucking coaster of emotions, man. I even, before I went back to my apartment, I even walked around on the streets I've stepped before, and look at the floor to see if there's a small black cube-ish thing. But of course, given there are 50 homeless people in this block, they probably stole it, swallowed it, whatever. I'll never find it. And I was prepared to never find it ever again. And of course, every time I prepare for the worst, something good happens. So that happens, and it's so miraculous. It's amazing, given how so many dangerous people live nearby. So I actually got it. I got it back. I sprayed it with the alcohol. Holy shit. And everything's good now. So yeah, today, and I told Pepper all this, and I also don't really want to tell her all this because I feel like I'm very emotionally vulnerable. But that's exactly what I want. I want to be emotionally vulnerable in front of her, and A, because it gains her trust, but B, because I want to. Because if I want to get along with a girl, and she doesn't stand my vulnerabilities, then fuck all. Okay. So there is that. There is that. Damn. 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 I am so tired. And I need to cook dinner now. But I am just shocked to the core. Today is insane day, to say the least. Insane. Front to back insane. That's what it is. And my entire day schedule is basically ruined. I can't even film YouTube videos at all, you know. I don't even have time to watch a movie tonight, I think. I don't know. God. Yeah, what am I gonna eat tonight? I don't know, spaghetti with Alfredo sauce. I got carne asada, more beef, that's always good. I'm not even interested in eating meat anymore because I've tried all the meats. I don't want to eat more pork chop. I don't want to eat more chicken. Everything's so bland. I'm tired of eating food. And then, this hair is actually not bad. I actually look pretty good. Like when I'm angry, if I'm not smiling, I look good. You know? Oh yeah, I saw Alan, the Mexican guy. I saw him when I was leaving Santa Monica Place. And I was gonna wave at him, but I guess he doesn't recognize me. I was actually a little pissed when Connor recognized me. Like, bro, I had a haircut. You shouldn't recognize me, but obviously he does. I mean, that walk, that silly, goofy, little walk, you know, that detective gait, that's literally me, bro. Yeah. And I hope all my acne frigging disappears, because otherwise I'm going to punch a wall. And that's it for today. And I'm running out of storage space again. That's great. So yeah, time now is 9:16. I'm gonna have to do biology homework like right fucking now. Yeah, so I just had a very filling dinner, a huge dinner, carne asada, steak, spaghetti, a lot of spaghetti. I wanted to cook 2 portions, but I realized that it's only about 1.5 portions, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just eat it all. I had some salad, which is lettuce and carrots, and I drank some of that pina colada juice, which actually tastes pretty good. I don't know. Today has been an emotional roller coaster. Again, I don't think normally it wouldn't affect me as much emotionally today, but I was already in a very nervous mood today in the morning to begin with, so it all sort of added up. Another thing is I really dumped on Pepper. Like, I dumped everything on Pepper. Like, I just told her about what happened this morning, about my faith being questioned and stuff. And I think Pepper read it but didn't respond because she probably thinks I'm insane. So yeah, I mean, yay. I'm scaring people. That's nice. I don't know. Just, I'm really scaring people, you know. I'm scaring Pepper, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow morning because I'll be seeing Pepper tomorrow morning anyways. And Thomas may show up too. I hope he doesn't show up. I hope he just fucking forgets to show up. That would be great. Because if Thomas does show up, then Thomas will be like sticking to me, and I don't want to be stuck with Thomas. I want to be stuck with Pepper and Cliff and Justin, the Malaysians. So I don't know. Let's hope nothing bad happens for the rest of my life in round 2. Honestly, today I lucked out so hard with the earbuds box. That was truly a miracle. Like, that's like literally a 1 in a million thing. Because I was just thinking, like, where did I drop it? Because I was running today, I was running. And I ran everywhere. I ran to the bus stop, I ran back home, and I ran out again. I could have dropped at any given point. I even thought to myself, what if I dropped the earbuds box inside my apartment? Like when I bowed down to pick up the black leather shoes from my closet over there, what if I dropped it here? Which would be amazing. Turns out I didn't, but it's nearby and someone picked it up anyways. And wow, it's crazy. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Pepper likes this or not. I know I'm overthinking everything, but Pepper says she doesn't. Pepper told me to not overthink things too much. So maybe Pepper hates people who overthink, but that's literally me. That's literally how I roll with life, And the thing is, right now I'm thinking that Pepper doesn't like that I rely on her too much. Because I feel like she's the kind of girl who likes relying on men and not the other way around. If the men act weak and vulnerable, then maybe it's not as cool anymore, like me, because I am weak and insecure. And maybe Pepper's like, oh man, apparently Enoch is this kind of person. Well, screw him, I don't know. But it's good because I hate being the strong one, I hate being the strong one. Like, whenever we talk about films, I'm the one with more film knowledge. And whenever we talk about English, I'm the one with the better English. And Pepper's always, like, Pepper never truly, like, really relied on me. But there have been points when Pepper really need my help. And there weren't that many points when I needed her help instead. So yeah. I'm gonna shave tonight because there's a networking event, might as well. Time now is 12:18 a.m. I just finished, I speed ran my biology RP3 review, fucking preparation 3. Homework, yes, I just spent about 3 hours doing the same actually 2 different biology homework. And I was almost late and I was super stressed and I speed ran it. And guess what? I couldn't make it in time. I was a few fucking seconds late. Because apparently the assignment closes at 12:14 a.m., not 12:15. Because it's supposed to end at 12:00, but it has a 15-minute grace period. So I can still submit 15 minutes later, except I can't because it's actually 14. So I'm 1 minute late, or I'm a few seconds late because when I submitted it's still 12:14 and it's exactly when the assignment closes. But I just fucking finished it. I worked my sweaty balls off. What in the actual fucking fuck? I'm gonna have to tell the professor. I'm gonna have to tell her. I'm not getting a fucking 0. I sweated my ball sacks off for this. And it's not accepting for the second fucking time. I could have spent these 2 hours doing something else, but I can't. I dedicated my fucking asshole to this, and now I'm getting a 0. So yeah, I'm making this video right now not because I have something to say. I mean, I have something to say, but I just want to do something right now. Like, I don't know, slam my head against the wall. I don't know what's going on with me today. I hope this ends because I really am not feeling well, like at all. And this is weird because a week ago I was kind of happy, you know? Like, what happened to me today? So, one of my followers on Twitter, I think the last night, or I think a couple nights ago, I wrote an oath on a piece of paper that I'm essentially writing down that the moment I have a girlfriend, I stop writing the virgin, which is something that I've been saying for like a year now, you know, or more than that. But this time I'm actually tweeting about it and talking about it, you know. And that follower was like, just because you get a girlfriend doesn't mean you get laid. Of course I know that. But that's like the fucking point. And I'm so sensitive about this because I know that when I do come out making a short film or a movie, The Virgin, people will misinterpret this and think I'm an incel and think, think things about me, look at me in a bad light, and that just really fucking sucks. You know, right now I'm really soft spoken, because I'm tired. But if I'm not tired right now, I would be slamming things and breaking things, man. I swear to fucking God. Like I just like bang my head against this, not very strongly because I don't want to break my head, but I'm fucking pissed, you know. I'm just so nervous right now. I can't even type words. I don't even think. Like when I was writing the RP3, my biology review preparation 3 fucking document, I was squeezing every last word out of my mind because I don't want to write because my mind is blank. It's so full of anger and fear and nervousness and stress and hatred that I just can't like have words coming out anymore that logically make sense. And then I have to defend myself on Twitter, and that's even worse because again I can't type words anymore. Now I can logically make sense, okay? Because I'm talking. But when you're telling me to like write things out in a thoughtful way, I can't do it anymore. I just can't fucking do it. And I don't know why. There's just a sense of impending doom about everything. Like, what if Pepper hates me? What if I fuck up my biology GPA? You know, the whole biology conundrum. You know what? If I do all this work and I can't submit my RP3, yeah, of course I'm pissed. But if at the end of the day I still get an A for this class, then okay, whatever, you know? There's so many concerns. Like, I'm having so many concerns about running out of time, about not being heavy enough. Though I just weighed myself and I'm at 128.2, which is actually pretty good. I gained weight. That's good. You know, how do I cut ties with the church? I don't know. You know, and you know, will I be able to transfer? Will I be able to write my PIQs in time? Will I be able to do everything in time? I'm so fucking stressed out, and my phone is running out of storage space again. I don't know why. Is it always running out of storage space? You know, back then I could film 2 days worth of vlogs and it would not run out. Like, it would not show the little red bar underneath right here saying that it's 1 hour left. But now I film about 17 minutes worth of material and then it's showing. What the fuck? I don't know. I feel like I'm losing it. And you know, for the past 3 days or so, maybe four, I think for the past 3 days, I didn't plan my meal plans at all. Like, you know, usually I plan it out. I usually, what I buy stuff and then I just plan things out, you know. But recently I don't because I've lost it. I've lost my fucking mind. Or more so, I don't want to bother with it. And I'm actually good at it now. Like, if you tell me what to eat for tomorrow dinner, I can probably immediately think of it because it's the same fucking formula, it's the same structure. But yeah, I just feel like I'm also simultaneously losing it. Like I can't do YouTube. I'm not planning my YouTube schedule right now, and I'm not going to do it anyways because today I don't have time to film YouTube. Tomorrow, the hell do I have time? I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna take a bus ride to Marina del Rey for the Asian World Film Festival in-person meetup thing. I don't even know what to wear. I want to make a phone call to my mom and then call my dad and ask him well. But I kind of am not in the mood to do that at all today. I'm just fucked. I'm just all kinds of fucked up today. And I wish I have a friend who can talk to me about this, but I don't. Even though I have friends and stuff, but I feel like at the end of the day, I don't trust anyone still. I don't trust anyone enough to really be like, fuck, I'm so stressed. Even people like Natalie. I think Natalie can relate to me because Natalie's as busy. I'm as busy as her right now, I feel like. And Natalie's always like fucking stressed. Yeah, well, I've reached that point, man. I don't know. I don't want to tell Pepper either because I don't want to distort my image of myself even further, even though I'm probably overthinking. I just don't have anyone to turn to at the end of the day, do I? Oh man. I am so I hope I can sleep this off. I hope this nervousness and anger and fear just completely goes away tomorrow. I don't want this to last because if this lasts for like a whole week, it's gonna ruin me. Just my work and everything, just my performance. It's going to completely ruin me, and I don't want that. I'm just really nervous, is all. Yeah, just fuck. Today's stupid as hell, man. Today is stupid as hell. And I'm tired. I really am tired. I think that's part of the reason why. Because I don't get enough sleep. Oh man. Fuck, I was only a few seconds away from submitting. And I had to write a 3-page essay. Honestly, it's already quite impressive that I finished the whole RP3 from 10:45 to 12:15. And that includes creating 24 exam questions and then answering them, plus a 3-page essay. I actually only wrote 2 pages because I ran out of time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to shave my mustache too. Yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't feel that upset though because I still have a lot of great things going on for me. So this is different, you know. Back in secondary school, I have a legitimate reason to be sad and angry all the time. I have a legit reason because my life really sucked ass back then. You know, I had no friends, and I had no one to talk to, and everything's going wrong. Like my exam results are shit, and I feel lonely every day, and I have nothing important to do, and I'm always jealous of people who are happy and have girlfriends. Like, I mean, I don't have a girlfriend now, but you know, I'm more jealous back then than I am now. You know, and I have a more legitimate reason to be sad at something. But now I mean, yeah, I'm upset about the biology homework. And today is a conundrum, I guess. And this morning was awkward, but it was nothing, you know. So I don't know why am I so stressed up about. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. You know. Ugh, ow, my hand actually hurts now. And my ears are turning red. I'm like Hulk. That's I was just gonna, you know, grab my clothes from the drying machine because I haven't done that for a couple days already, or maybe a day. I opened and I was like, what the heck? Where are my clothes? Have I already put it back in my room and I forgot? And then I looked up. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. They're all street clothes.